Alright, so let's talk about Lil Nas X. He was spotted in LA just walking at 4 a.m. with his underwear, claiming that he's going to a party, just in straight crash out mode. One thing about Lil Nas X, he was always a crash out. Bro was just doing the most, and I'm not surprised whatsoever. TMZ said officers responded and found him still walking in the middle of the road, and Lil Nas X charged right at the officers, so they subdued him and put him in handcuffs. Clearly, dude was on drugs. Like, I'm not surprised whatsoever. All that Holly weird, demonic stuff, Lil Nas X enjoyed doing it. He enjoyed showing demonic imagery, him twerking on the devil, mocking God, Jesus Christ, showing all this imagery and trying to go viral every single time. That was always his goal, because that's kind of how he got in the game. He didn't get in the game doing demonic stuff, but he got in the game by going viral, because you guys remember Old Town Road. That song was huge. That song was major. It was everywhere. You couldn't escape it. And it's a diamond record. So he's getting paid off of that forever. Like, a diamond record is no joke. I believe it's 15 times platinum, if not a little more than that. But who knows, maybe he didn't do his business right and he's not getting paid like that from Old Town Road. But in my opinion, I feel like he should have stayed more on the country side, even though some say he was kind of trolling with the whole thing and it still became a major hit. But he should have stayed on that side, because you have people like Shabuzi and you have other artists out there killing it, you know, just tapping in that countryside, that country sound, and they're seeing some success, especially Shabuzi, because Lil Nas X had a head start. He was already ahead when it came to that kind of stuff. He already had a super successful record. Why not just stay in that realm and build around it, work on your sound and perfect your artistry? But he didn't want to do that. As time went on, he started to get more edgy and started to get more sexual and started to get more demonic. And when he faced some backlash for it, as a matter of fact, he faced a lot of backlash, he continued to mock people on Twitter, the people that believe in God, that believe in Jesus, the Christian people. He just started to attack them and troll them and didn't take anything seriously, because the records were doing good. Like, the songs were going viral. The Call You By My Name, I think that's the song, the Montero song, when he's twerking on the devil, he's going down in hell in this big stripper pole. Like, he was going crazy, like straight crash out. And y'all remember when he was selling those Nike Air Maxes that had 666 on them, that had blood on the side, these like, he was going crazy. He was on crash out mode. Like, nobody was like stopping this guy from crashing out. Obviously Nike didn't like this, so they obviously stopped it, and he was trying to have people buy it. He was leaning so much on that demonic persona, just showing so much imagery. It was bad. Bro even had a song called J Christ, and you know who he's talking about. In the video, he's Jesus Christ. He's hanging on the cross, and knowing people was gonna have a problem with it, he still did it anyways. He did it for the shock value. He did it to go viral. That's how he came in the game, and he always wanted to up it more and more. But one thing about all that trolling and doing certain stuff to promote your record, no matter how crazy or vile it is, it's only gonna last for so long. It gets corny and gets repetitive and very predictable. It's lame as hell. It'll never be cool. That'll never be cool. You're gonna get temporary engagement, views, likes, but these record labels, they'll pump money into you, into what you're doing, just to get you out there, but it's only to benefit them. And then when they're done with you, like, it's over. Like, they're not promoting you no more. You're not their priority, because there's other artists out there. Like, you're not popping no more. You're not interesting. You're not cool. You're none of that. And I remember he dropped a video apologizing for what he did and stuff like that. But bro, you did enough damage to your career. Like, in my opinion, I think it's over for Lil Nas X. Like, I think it's been over for a minute, but him going on the street, just walking naked with his underwear, just straight crashing out, you can't really be surprised, because there were rumors that he was on that, you know. And there was a video that he dropped where he was talking about his next era in his career. He looked very energetic and it gave out coke type of vibes, but I do think he be on that stuff though. I definitely believe that. But yeah, that's what happens. You know, you want to give out your soul to the devil. You want to do all that demonic stuff, well, there's gonna be a point where the devil comes to collect. I just don't see how he recovers from this. Like, how are you going to recover from all the things he's done, including what just happened, him walking naked on the street, just having the ultimate breakdown? And even if he apologizes again and says, I'm sorry for what I did in the past and things of that nature, no one's gonna care, to be honest. You've done enough. Of course, we all make mistakes and stuff, but bro, you was grown enough to know not to go down that territory. But you did it anyways to trigger people, to get a reaction and get engagement. And look at you now in 2025. You're walking naked in LA, going viral for that, not even your music. How does that feel, huh? How does that feel? I don't feel bad for Lil Nas X whatsoever. It is what it is. I obviously hope that he gets better and gets the help that he needs. But in terms of his music career, I think that's a wrap. He can live off of the hit songs that he had. Of course, he had Old Town Road. He had Montero. He had the song with him and Jack Harlow, I believe. He had a couple hit songs, so he could definitely eat off of those. But I mean, I don't know what his financial situation is currently, but assuming he did his business right, I think he'll be fine, especially if he goes on like a mini tour or something like that. He can tour off of those songs that he has. But yeah, that's Lil Nas X for you. I'm not surprised whatsoever. This dude is an ultimate crash out, and right now he's currently fighting his demons. There's no way he was drunk or anything like that. He was definitely on some drugs, like maybe some pills, some coke. I say he's more on the coke side. That's what I think. But Hollywood, or Holly weird as they say, that's a real thing. I 100% believe in that. One thing about this industry, they will chew you and spit you out once you're not relevant anymore. Once they feel like they don't need you out of here. Like, they don't need you anymore. That's why it's so important when you're prioritized by the label. Work on your connections as much as possible. Try to build when you're the priority, because when you're not the priority no longer, you can still have something to fall on and your name will still hold weight. But all that trolling, demonic stuff, that's over with. It's a wrap. But you guys let me know how you guys feel about Lil Nas X. Was I too hard on Lil Nas X, or was I keeping it 100? Are you guys a fan of Lil Nas X? You guys let me know down in the comments. And with all that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one.